Hello YouTubers, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm on the back roads in New Brunswick, Canada, and I'm on my way to Fundy National Park. It was officially opened on the 29th of July 1950. That's just over 71 years ago. The park showcases a rugged coastline which rises up to the Canadian highlands. The highest tides in the world can be found here, and there's more than 25 waterfalls. The park covers an area of 207 square kilometers, or 80 square miles. In addition to all of that, it's got some beautiful winding roads that motorcyclists just love to ride. Today I just plan to ride through the park, and I'm going to stay at a campground, one of several campgrounds in the park, and I'm just going to ride some of the back roads, and one of them takes me to a covered bridge in the park. Yeah, I forgot to mention that there's also covered bridges in Fundy National Park. Not everyone who visits the park stays in the campgrounds. Just outside the park gates, there's a small village called Alma. And there you will find a couple of motels and a hotel and a whole lot of boutiques. So usually in the summer, the streets are filled with tourists, especially on the weekends. Alma is an interesting place, and its history is mostly fishing and logging. However, in recent years, tourism has become a really important mainstay of the economy. Earlier I mentioned that some of the highest tides in the world can be found in the Bay of Fundy. And an excellent place to view this is in the village of Alma. And there you can see boats sitting on dry land that a few hours ago were floating in the water. You'll see people exploring on beaches that a few hours later will be covered with water. It's just a really interesting little village, one that you should not pass up if you're going to spend time in Fundy. And not far from Fundy, just a short drive along the coast, you will come to Hopewell Rocks, one of the famous tourist attractions in New Brunswick, where you can walk on the ocean floor when the tide is out, and when the tide comes back in, it's filled with the waters of the Atlantic. If hiking and viewing waterfalls is your thing, then Fundy has lots to offer. As I mentioned earlier, there are 25 waterfalls in the park, but just to mention 3, there's Laverty Falls, Dixon Falls, and Third Vault Falls. All 3 are very popular. But enough about waterfalls, because we're approaching the Point Wolf covered bridge. It's going to be coming up. You can actually see it just ahead. The Point Wolf covered bridge is 95 feet long and spans the Point Wolf River. It's one of 2 covered bridges in New Brunswick that's painted red, which is sort of unusual. Anyway, we'll drive through it, and after we get to the other side, I'll post a picture showing how the bridge spans the river.
In 300 meters, turn right.
I don't think this is the road she meant. It has to be ahead. My campsite is not far ahead, where I plan to spend the night.
Turn right, then you will arrive at your destination.
Hi, my reservation is on my phone. She said it's ahead on the right. And remember, if you like this video, give me a big thumbs up. Take care, be safe, I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.